Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be giving you 7 business ideas that you can start in Africa. And all these business models that I'm about to give it to you, all are things that are working in Africa. I'm not going to be talking about drop shipping. I'm not going to be talking about affiliate marketing. I'm not going to be talking about e-commerce. So make sure you stay with me from beginning to the end if you are ready to start a business in Africa and you don't know where to start. So make sure you stay with me from beginning to the end. But first of all, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so by subscribing to the channel, like the video and turn on post notification bell before we start this particular video. So first of all, let's begin with our first business idea or our first business model that we will be talking about. Our first business model that we'll be talking about is that of selling of cultural product. Selling of cultural product. Let's say for instance, Africa, they don't go with their culture. We all know that. Africa, they don't go with their culture. So if you are to sell Africa like cultural product, you're going to get a lot of money. There is a lot of demand in the market. There is day in and day out, there is festivals, and there is also other traditional weddings and other things going on every day in Africa. So if you use it as an advantage, you are going to make a lot of money out of that. Let's say for instance, actually I'm in Ghana, so let's say for instance, if you are in Ghana and you are in northern part of Ghana, you can be selling that of smokes and other cultural product that is like in demand in your area. And let's say if you are in the southern part of Ghana too, you can be selling that of kente and that of the chief's sandals and the other things. And I don't know if you're watching from different country, or maybe your country may vary, so you can also look around, look for things that like culture things that the people are in need of. Look for it and put a price tag on it, and they are going to buy it because it's in demand. They will try to buy, no matter how it goes, they will try to buy. So our second business model that we'll talk about is that of charging of phones, or business like phone charging business. Let's say for instance, about 80% of the African population is still living in areas where there is no electricity. So if you take this as opportunity and you buy a solar panel and you buy a battery, get some chargers, go to some of that communities, put a signpost to tell them that, oh, you are charging phones for them at this exact amount. And about 90% of the African population is using phones, and where are they going to charge it? So they will come to you, charge it, and you charge them to pay. You get your money, expand your business. So phone charging business is actually in demand, so make sure you also use it as opportunity. And our third business model that we'll be talking about is that of selling of second-hand clothes. Selling of second-hand clothes. So you know, in Africa, let's say for instance, in Africa, the average errands per African is actually low, so making it difficult for them to get a high quality clothes. So most of them look for the second-hand clothes to buy. And when you establish that kind of business, you're going to get a lot of customers, get a lot of money, expand your business. So make sure you use it as advantage. So some call this particular thing as, I don't know, is it force? They call it force also. So or dangomi, I don't know. So you can use it as advantage. So our fourth business model that we'll be talking about is that of starting a backyard garden. So starting a backyard garden. Starting a backyard garden. Let's say for instance, in Africa, they are having, most of the African countries, they are having one season, like one wet season, let's say one farming season. If they finish the season and the remaining season there is no like fresh fruit and vegetables, and you are having a backyard garden, you cannot be using that one to supply it to them, sell it to them, get your money. The more you get the money and you think the business is lucrative, you can expand it or diversify it to different part of the different business. So this one is a big opportunity that you can take when you are in Africa. Make a backyard garden, put a lot of vegetables and fruit in it, and sell it out to the nearby communities. And our fifth business model is that of starting a salon business. Starting a salon business. But this particular business idea, it needs some kind of skills, because it needs some kind of skills. It needs some kind of skills. So let's say, for instance, when you are to start I just want to list some things there before. When you are to start a salon business, you need to have some knowledge related to how to care for the hair. That's the first thing that you need to know about it. And if you want to also become a barber, you need to know how to barber, and you can learn this within a 3 months interval, and you're going to be good at it. So make sure you take it as an advantage. If you're also having the skill already, just make sure you just try to establish a shop somewhere. Even sometimes you don't need to even establish a shop. Get a particular place, and put a post there that that's where you work, and you get customers there. You know, some people are actually in villages, they are not going to maybe establish a shop. If you just put any post to show that, oh, you work here as this person, you're going to get a lot of customers on that. And more to the point, like, you need to get some, like, you need to be specific. You don't need to, maybe let's say, don't go broad at the beginning. Be specific so that you can get a lot of customers. Like, make your skills better, and later on you can expand. And everybody in Africa nowadays, everybody barber their hair, everybody take care of their hair. So when you use this like, when you take care of, like, advantage of this business model, you're going to make a lot of money there. There's a lot of money in this particular business, so make sure you use it as advantage, and you're going to make a lot of money on it. So our sixth one is that of transportation business. Transportation business, I'm not going to go deep into that of big, like the big companies and so I'm just going to come down to the local people's levels. Let's say the local people's level. Let's say, for instance, if you are having a motorbike, so I'm not going to go deep. If you are having a motorbike, you can use it as that of like to establish your transportation business. You can be a delivery agent. You can be somebody who like, you put a post to show that, okay, if you are in need of this service, or if you are to travel from this place to this place and you don't have me, so contact me and I'm going to send you there for this exact amount, and you're going to get a lot of customers there. If you're also having that of tricycle, so it's also the same thing. You can also do the same thing. Know your limitations. Okay, I used to go from here to here. So if you are in need of that kind of, like, if you are in need of that kind of service, call me and I'll do it for you. And you are going to get a lot of customers, because people travel day in and day out, and some find it difficult, like, to reach where they want to go at the right time. But if you find, if you are now coming between to be the one who will send them at the earlier time that they want and charge them the fee, they are going to pay for it. And our last but not the least is that of food business. So when you check among all this one, this business is the most lucrative business, because day in and day out everybody eats. Day in and day out everybody eats. And when you establish this particular business, make it specific so that all people will know that you are selling this particular food, and make sure that you sell quantity foods. You sell quality food, not quantity. So make sure you sell quality food, and the more your food is hygienic, the more you are going to get a lot of people. Because if I come to your restaurant or I come to your place and I eat and I see the food is nice, next time if I'm to eat, I'll still come back there and eat. So, and this business will continue to exist. It's not something that is going to maybe die within the shortest possible time. It's going to exist as far as people are living. It's going to exist. So make sure you use this as advantage and take advantage of this particular business model, and you are going to benefit a lot from it. So, by the way, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification bell, and don't also forget to like this particular video as well. Like the video so that it can reach others out there, so that they can also take advantage of it to make end living. Have a friend, and if possible, if you have a friend that you want to share it with your friend, you can also share the video to your friends. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.